Welcome students, this is the first lesson from the 11th standard textbook of the Goa Board, which is Lucia Affamé. Lucia Affamé is the hungry cat. Okay, Affamé is hungry or famished, just like the English word, which means someone who's really hungry. So Lucia Affamé becomes the hungry cat. Let's read. Il était une fois un chat qui avait très faim. Depuis 2 jours, il n'a rien mangé. Ses maîtres sont partis en vacances sans lui. So, il était une fois is once upon a time. Once upon a time, there was a cat qui avait très faim. Avoir faim is to be hungry. So, once upon a time, there was a cat who was very hungry. Depuis 2 jours, il n'a rien mangé. Ne plus verb plus rien means nothing. Okay, so since 2 days, he has eaten nothing. That's why he's very hungry. Ses maîtres sont partis en vacances sans lui. His masters or his owners had left on vacations without him. Sans is without. So they say pauvre chat, poor cat. Next. Depuis le départ de ses maîtres, il erre dans la cuisine à la recherche de lait, de poisson, de viande. Since the departure of his masters, okay, so you can see partir is the verb here, the départ is the noun form of that verb, departure. Okay, so since the departure of his masters or of his owners, il erre dans la cuisine. What is errer now? E-R-R-E comes from errer, which means to wander or to roam. Okay, errer is to roam. So he roams into the kitchen à la recherche de lait, in search of milk, of fish, and of meat. La viande is meat. À la recherche de is an expression for in search of. Hélas, il n'y a rien à portée de ses pattes, rien dans son bol, rien sur la table, rien dans l'évier de la cuisine. So, il n'y a rien. There is nothing. You know, il y a is there is, so you make a negation of it. Il n'y a rien becomes there is nothing. À portée de meaning in reach of. Okay, there is nothing in the reach of his paws. Les pattes are the paws, the hands of a cat. Rien dans son bol. There is nothing in his bowl. Rien sur la table. Nothing on the table. Rien dans l'évier de la cuisine. Nothing in the kitchen sink. L'évier you have seen last year in the last lesson is the sink. So there is nothing in the kitchen sink. There is nothing for the cat to eat. Il trouvera peut-être quelque chose d'appétissant dehors. Il sort dans le jardin. Oh oui, voilà, un bel écureuil qui déguste une noisette. So, he perhaps will find, trouvera is the future tense, peut-être, perhaps, or maybe. So maybe he will find something appetizing outside. Quelque chose d'appétissant is appetizing or tasty. Dehors is outside. So il sort dans le jardin, he goes into the garden. And right enough, voilà un bel écureuil qui déguste une noisette. There is a beautiful little squirrel. An écureuil is a squirrel qui déguste une noisette, who's eating a hazelnut. Une noisette is a hazelnut, it's a type of nut. Okay? Déguster is to eat. Le chat s'élance à la poursuite de l'écureuil. S'élancer here is to pounce or to jump. Okay, so the cat jumps in pursuit of the squirrel. The poursuite is the pursuit, just like in English. Okay, so the cat jumps in order to reach the squirrel. L'écureuil s'enfuit à toute vitesse et saute dans le noisetier. So, what does the squirrel do? The squirrel escapes. S'enfuir is to escape or to flee à toute vitesse, at full speed. Et saute dans le noisetier. So, une noisette is the hazelnut. Le noisetier becomes the hazelnut tree. And he jumps into the tree to escape from the cat. Puis, il bondit agilement d'un arbre à l'autre. Le chat le suit péniblement dans le noisetier, mais l'écureuil est déjà 3 arbres plus loin. So, then he jumps agilely. Okay, bondir is to jump, the same thing as sauter. So then he jumps agilely from one tree to the other. The cat follows him. This is your direct object here. Le chat le suit. The cat follows him. Péniblement. Péniblement is like very slowly or painfully, okay, into the tree. Mais l'écureuil est déjà 3 arbres plus loin. The squirrel is already 3 trees ahead or 3 trees in front of the cat. C'est raté. C'est raté is an expression of disgust when something doesn't work. So it's a flop or it failed. Le chat retombe de l'arbre. The cat falls from the tree. L'écureuil pousse des cris de victoire du haut de sa branche. The squirrel shouts cries of victory, or the squirrel cries out of victory du haut de sa branche, from the top of his branch. Déçu, le félin rentre chez lui. À peine rentré, il entend de petits grattements dans le coin de la cuisine. Il s'approche à petits pas. So déçu here is the participle of décevoir, which is to be disappointed. So disappointed, the feline or the cat returns to his home. Now what is his home? Basically the house. Okay. À peine rentré, hardly had he entered. À peine is the English expression for hardly. So hardly had he entered, il entend de petits grattements dans le coin de la cuisine. He hears some little scratching noises. Grattement is like the scraping or the scratching sound. So hardly had he entered, he hears these little scraping sounds in the corner of the kitchen. Le coin is the corner. Il s'approche à petits pas. He approaches it very stealthily. A petit pas is like stealthily the way the thieves walk. Okay? Et soudain, miracle, il la voit. Une jolie petite souris toute dodue. And suddenly, miraculously, il la voit. He sees it. What does he see? Une jolie petite souris toute dodue. Jolie is pretty, so a pretty little mouse, toute dodue, very plump, very fat. What is making those scraping sounds? Mais la souris a vu le chat et d'un bond, elle s'est déjà terrée dans son trou. But the mouse saw the cat et d'un bond. You saw bondir here. Bondir is the verb to jump. So the noun form of it is un bond, in one jump or in one leap. Elle s'est déjà terrée dans son trou. In one leap, she is already underground in her hole. Terrer is to go underground, okay, into her hole. Un trou is a hole. Lucia comprend qu'il doit utiliser la ruse. So the cat has already lost one of his foods, which is the squirrel, ran away from him. Now he's lost the mouse, which also ran away from him, went underground nicely. So the cat understands qu'il doit utiliser la ruse, that he must utilize a trick. He has to play a trick in order to get some food. Because clearly his speed is not his strong suit. He'll refresh, he thinks about it. Et tout d'un coup, on entend des aboiements furieux dans la cuisine. And suddenly, all of a sudden, on entend des aboiements. What is aboiement? Is the noun form of aboyer, which is the verb to bark. So, des aboiements are the barking sounds. Okay, and suddenly, we can hear some barking sounds, furious barking sounds dans la cuisine, in the kitchen. Ah, ah, se dit la souris. Se dire is to tell yourself. Okay, so the mouse tells himself or talks to himself. Un chien attaque ce méchant chat. C'est bien fait pour lui. A dog is attacking this evil cat or this mean cat. Attaquer is to attack, so the mouse heard the barking sound. Clearly, he thinks that it is a dog who is attacking the cat. C'est bien fait pour lui. This is an expression for serves him right, okay, or he deserves well. Toute contente, elle sort de son trou pour apprécier le spectacle du chat poursuivi par le chien. So he thinks that the cat is being chased after by a dog. So all happily, or very happily, elle sort de son trou. She leaves her hole pour apprécier le spectacle, to appreciate the spectacle or the sight. She wanted to see what was going on of the cat followed by the dog. Poursuivre is to be pursued or to be followed. So this is the participle here. So then what happens? There is no dog. Le chat saute sur la souris, la mange, puis s'exclame satisfait. J'ai bien fait d'étudier les longs étrangers. The cat jumps onto the mouse. La mouche eats it up. Puis s'exclame, satisfait, and exclaims to himself, happily satisfied, J'ai bien fait d'étudier les langues étrangères. I've done myself a good deed. I've done very well to study foreign languages. And what foreign language did he study here? He studied the foreign language, the language of the dog. Because his speed was not getting him his food, he had to use a trick. He had to use a ruse, and right enough, his language skills, that is, his ability to bark like a dog, won him his meal. I hope you understood this lesson. Thank you very much.